Welcome to Tad Talks with your host, Tad Western.
Thank you and welcome back to Tad Talk with Tad Western. I am your host, Tad Western, and it's a beautiful Monday. It's not a shitty Monday because today is September 3rd, 2018, and it is Labor Day, as the French call it. Labor Day. Happy Labor Day to everyone. I am currently working. You're probably not all working. I did take Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off from podcasting. I was going to podcast last night, but I didn't. I got a little lazy and fell asleep on my couch, so, shit happens. Oh, well. I want to welcome everybody back to the podcast. If you like the podcast, go ahead and share it, like it. Follow me, Tad Western, Tad F and Western, whatever, on social media. Or don't. I don't give a shit. Anyway, what are we going to talk about? Yeah, the long weekend this weekend. Hopefully everyone is had a good time. Now it's back to work. Probably listen to this on Tuesday. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe you'll listen to it tonight when I put it up. Anyway, so what I do this weekend, Friday. Oh, excuse me. Friday, me and Kona went out to Metazoa Brewing. Shout out to Metazoa Brewing Company and a dog-friendly bar here in Indianapolis. And we actually met another dog, tiny little terrier type dog named Kona as well. So there was two Konas in the bar, and so yeah, like most nights at Metazoa, Kona's running around like a madman, barking at everybody. And he was trying. There was a Great Dane there, and he was trying to hump the Great Dane. Which, I don't know why. He's got a thing for Amazon dogs, I guess. So he's in there playing, barking. He's found a buddy that he's playing with, growling and barking and hooting and hollering. And I'm getting ready to go, and I still got about a quarter of a beer left. There's an empty bowl right next to me. I'm like, come here. Start pouring him a little beer. Pour a little out in the bowl. He he sucks it right down. He loves beer. And someone was like, "Oh my God, you can't be giving your dog beer." I was like, "It's all right. He's German. He'll be all right." So then after that he grabs his leash and he starts tugging on it like he wants to leave. And just complete tug of war style. He's trying to pull me out of the fucking bar because he wants to go home. And this wedding, these people that were at a wedding party or something, they were in there drinking. And they were like, "Oh, you can tell he's ready to go home." I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "I can't really argue with him, though. He's my sober driver. So I got to leave. He's my ride. He's driving me home." So they all started laughing. But no, seriously, Kona drove me home. And we got back home to the ranch here and made me a Tad Western Totino's pizza. Now, for those of you who don't know, I like to make the Totino's pizza, but use them as a base. I keep a lot of pizza toppings, like pepperoni, sausages, the ones that are already pre-cooked, and then you've got your cheese. So you just load up your Totino's with pepperonis, cheese, and then some Italian seasoning, and oh my God, you can turn a $1.29 pizza into pretty much heaven. And cheap, easy to do. So that's a Tad tip of the day there. Oh, what else did we do this weekend? Saturday I got up and I went out and did a little browsing, went to Best Buy, looked at some I gotta get a new computer. Oh, Saturday I was gonna shoot my first Tad, I don't know, weekend recap, or I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm gonna try to do a video of where I talk about once a week news stories and shit like that. So I tried shooting that, but my computer's a turd and wouldn't render anything, and just a complete piece of shit. So I went to Best Buy. I was looking at some options, and there was a guy in Best Buy wearing one of my favorite outfits that any man could wear, and he had the all white, the dirty white polo shirt. And then he had his basketball shorts on and a pair of Crocs. And not only that, he was actually vaping in the store, which I don't really give a shit about, but it's just hilarious watching people fucking vape. I don't know why. It's vaping's so cool. Yeah, so anyway, he was he had he was a winner. Let's just say that. So Saturday night I went out downtown, was in a bar, and for whatever reason, I was watching the Notre Dame Michigan game, which turned out to be pretty much Michigan looked like shit, and Notre Dame looked pretty damn good. But there was a table of, I don't know, I guess they were time travelers from like the 1990s who kept going, ooh, 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 ooh. I'm like, what the fuck are these people doing? I'm sitting in a goddamn restaurant. This isn't some fucking Smash Mouth concert. It was really fucking annoying. They kept doing it. I don't know why. So I'm sitting at this bar and there was these three girls next to me and they apparently just got back from a bachelorette party or something. She was like, check out these strippers. I was like, oh God. So they had a bunch of videos on their phones of these big dong dudes just helicoptering into their face and shit. I'm like, I really don't need to see this, but I'm sure your husband to be would love to see these videos. And I was like, why are you guys taking videos of this shit? This is not going to end up well. Somebody's going to find this and you're going to end up getting divorced. Good for them. Big dicks in their face. All right, what else do we got? Oh, later on that night I went out and we went out clubbing. I was fist bumping all night. And then I went and I decided to get something to eat before I came home. And I'm sitting at this bar or eating some food. And this crazy old drunk lady comes in. She had to be like 70. She was hitting on this bouncer and telling the guy, hey, she's like, I'll give you $20 if you walk me back to my apartment. It's not safe out there for me. And she is shit-faced. I was like, dude, you better go. And he's telling us this story. And I was like, dude, not only are you going to get $20, but you're going to get a gum job. I guarantee it. She is ready to roll. And she was blasted. So she ended up leaving. And then I'm getting ready to leave. And she comes back in. She's like, I need another. The bar was actually closed, but I was like the last person in there and I was finishing up. And she came back in. They were like, we're closed. We can't sell you any beer. And she's like, are you kidding me? That's a bunch of bullshit. And then this guy had a beer that had been like opened and left behind, and it was just sitting back in the back behind the counter or something. He's like, here, come here. Here you go. Take this beer. Take this Bud Light. So she took like this warm, nasty, open Bud Light. And she's like, oh my God, thank you. She's sitting there, takes it and leaves and walks out down the street drinking a beer. I was dying. I was like, this lady's my spirit animal. Drinking fucking warm beer in the middle of the night. Oh well. Alright, so then that was Saturday. That was a good Saturday. Then yesterday I had went down to the old Papa Western's place and had a big time cookout, smoker, grilled a bunch of food. Was on the four-wheeler all day, giving four-wheeler rides. I ended up running through a briar patch, got a bunch of thorns stuck in my arms and legs, and it's fun. I woke up today, my back's all jarred. I was like, why the hell is my back hurt? What did I do yesterday? Oh, yeah. I rode a four-wheeler for about 2 hours straight. It's a workout. I had a good time, though. Even in the rain, it would start pouring yesterday and just kept ripping it through the trails, man. It was awesome. All right, so what we got in the news? Apparently last night, the National Museum of Brazil went into flames. It was like a 200-year-old building, and it housed all kinds of priceless artifacts. And my question is, like, how in the hell do they not have smoke detectors or like a fire suppression system in this place? You're housing all this priceless artifacts from all around the world, and we're just gonna be Brazil, and you know what? Fuck it. If it catches on fire, we'll just let all this shit burn. There There was a one of the world's largest meteorites there. It was found in 1784 and had been on display since 1888. Now, I don't know. I highly doubt a meteorite is going to be damaged by a building catching on fire, considering they come in from outer space and just catch fire, I guess, meteorites, you know. So I think that'll be all right. There was fossils in there from the oldest humans known in the region. Ooh, so fossils, they're probably burnt up. Finally got cremated. There was an Egyptian collection that included coffins. Ooh, a mummified cat. Meow. Yeah, and a young Egyptian woman. So I'm sure they're all nice and crispy now. Oh, there was Brazilian funeral urns, which are now cremated. So there was also a Roman. There was a Roman painting, I guess, that had survived. What the fuck was the survived Pompeii, and that shows that goes to show you how shitty Brazil is. That a painting can survive a volcano, but yet it can't survive Brazil. I mean, that's crazy. Oh, there was a vast bird collection. Now pretty much just ash and feathers. So, shout out to Brazil for their museum fire. What else we got going on here? Oh, speaking of fires, a truck full of Axe body spray catches fire. This is in Texas. Scent cans exploding and going everywhere. Holy shit, a semi-trailer carrying a shipment of Axe body spray caught fire near Interstate 35 in Belton, Texas. So this deodorant was exploding and went everywhere. Oh my god, nothing smells. Axe body spray smells like shit to begin with, but then once you light it on fire, I've actually used like the pressurized deodorant to kill spiders and shit. When you hold you spray it and then you light a lighter, make a little flamethrower, and it just smells. It smells like fucking napalm or something. Just super shitty Axe napalm. But yeah, I'm sure this place. Oh my god. It's going to smell like a fucking middle school locker room for I don't know how long. But yeah, I feel bad. Feel bad for all the guys not getting their Axe body spray now. So yeah, that was a good story. Oh, Richard Hammond over the week. I don't know if this was over the weekend, but the story just came out. Richard Hammond and his wife were gassed and robbed in a holiday villa in France. So Richard Hammond was host of Top Gear and now the Grand Tour, I believe. So apparently these thieves used anesthetic gas. They should have just used Axe body spray. Could have took them out a hell of a lot cheaper. Throw them in like a gas grenade. But and it would have smelled better. So apparently they gassed this entire villa, and they went in and robbed them. So that's neat. That's some Ocean's 11 type shit. It just makes my blood boil. We could have easily walked in and it would have been good. Yeah, no shit. You're getting robbed. So he actually slept through the whole thing, which I guess the gas did the trick. Apparently these are pretty common in wherever the hell they were at. Saint-Tropez, I guess? I don't fucking know. Yeah, so apparently they caught the people on CCTV and they got arrested within 2 days, so. You think you'd wear a mask or something if you're gonna rob people with fucking gas? I don't know. Oh, well. Well. And he just survived a big car wreck like a year ago or two. Wrecked some Rimac fucking electric car, flipped it over, about died. So he's having a hell of a time. All right, what else we got in news? Oh, let's do this story. 2 West Virginia news anchors got into a bar fight. Hell yeah. According to FTL Live, things got heated between Erica Bivens and Chelsea Ambrose. God damn, they're hot. Were they fighting with their tops off? I'd watch that. Apparently, Ambrose had been hitting on Bivens' husband earlier in the evening. Uh-oh, cat fight. Meow. After Bivens confronted Ambrose, Ambrose got angry and shoved Bivens into the bar area, causing a head injury. Oh shit. Apparently she took some damage. Told me that her eardrum had been busted and bleeding knot on the side of her head. God damn, it's going to take a little bit more than makeup to get her back to work on Tuesday. So yeah, don't go drinking with coworkers. Nothing good happens, especially if you're trying to bone their husband. What else we got here? Oh, here we go. Bikini Barista coffee chain in California is drawing criticism from residents. Who? Bottoms Up Espresso. I like the name. All right. Plan to open up a new location in Chico, California, but residents are not so hot. They're more bothered. Oh, I like what they did there. The Bikini Coffee Shop chain has already 6 locations where female baristas who wear little more than lingerie and swimsuits. Who would complain about that? Now, if I'm working at a coffee shop and I'm only wearing my underwear, hot drinks, hot beverages, and no clothing is not a good combination. I would have scalding burns on my testicles if I worked at this place. They probably wouldn't hire me, though, unless I identified as a woman. These chicks are hot, though. Hell yeah. This has got to be the easiest job ever, though. You just wear a bikini and pour coffee. I wonder how much they're charging a cup. Oh, I bet they have, I bet their cup sizes are like A cup, B cup, C cup, double D cup. Get a triple F is like a gallon jug of fucking coffee. That'd be neat. So apparently there's a dance studio next to the place, and they're saying the kids won't feel safe or comfortable because these chicks are inside another building. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Oh, well, this is a giant fucking marketing thing. Who cares? Here we go. Founders of the coffee chain argue that their baristas aren't wearing anything Californians won't see on the beach. It's true. We're a very classy business and pride ourselves on customer service and servicing our customers in the back alley and quality drinks. We have dress codes that expose less than you would see at a pool or beach. Bottoms Up Espresso, Nate Wilson tells Fox News. We're trying to keep it classy, not trashy. There are no G-strings, no butt cheeks, no nipples, no pussy lips hanging out. Well, I'm out. Yeah, I don't even like coffee. Do like pussy lips, though. Oh, here's the shop's menu. They took issue with the menu because it had drinks with the names of Sweet Cheeks and the Big O. Who the fuck cares? Like, get over it. This place will be out of business in 2 years. If that. If Hooters can't make it, there's no way a fucking titty coffee bar is going to make it. I don't know. I hope they do. Next time I'm in Chico, California, I'm going to stop in and get me a hot cup of Joe. All right, let's see here. What in other awesome news? Judge in Burlington County. Well, this is a shitty headline. All right, this story basically is a judge ordered a Burlington couple to turn over all remaining donations made for a homeless Philadelphia man after his Good Samaritan act captured on media last fall. Apparently, these two had ran out of gas, and this homeless guy helped him go get fuel with his last $20. Apparently, it went viral, and then the couple set up a GoFundMe account for the guy. Her and her boyfriend showed back up with food, cash, and gift cards for the guy to help him out, and then they created the GoFundMe. Apparently, the GoFundMe raised $400,000. Now, what do you think these hillbillies did? Do you think they gave the guy the $400,000? Hell no, they didn't. They apparently the homeless guy is like suing them now because I don't know what the hell they did with the money. I'm sure they stole it. So apparently, hopefully this judge gives this guy his $400K. Who in the First Yellowstone area grizzly hunt in 40 years blocked by a federal judge. A federal judge in Montana on Thursday issued a court-ordered temporary blocking of the first trophy hunt in Yellowstone area grizzly bears in more than 40 years, siding with Native American groups and environmentalists seeking to restore the animal's protected status. So, they were going to be allowed to hunt 23 bears in 2 states, killed for sport. So I'm sure they're buying tags and everything else. They, apparently they think that bears don't need to be killed, which I don't really care. I like honey more than I like bears, so if they keep their paws out of my honey, it's all good. But if these grizzlies go after my honey, I'm popping caps and motherfuckers. I don't know. So apparently they're like, oh, the big grizzly bears, we can't kill them. Most time they only hunt the old ones that are about to die anyway, so I don't really see a problem with it. Whatever. In other news, here we go. PETA, PETA, the People for Ethical Treatment of Animals, asked Maine for permission to honor dead lobsters with a big roadside gravestone. Alright, so just when you thought PETA couldn't get any crazier, the animal rights group PETA has asked officials for permission to erect a 5-foot tombstone to mark the site of an August truck crash that spewed lobsters into a main road. This is a fucking tragedy. If the State Department of Transportation grants the request, PETA says it will memorialize the countless sensitive crustaceans who were killed during a August 22nd crash in Brunswick, Maine. Countless sensitive, they're unsensitive. They didn't feel anything. They're fucking goddamn lobsters. They didn't even know they're alive. The gravestone would read, "In memory of lobsters who suffered and died at this spot, and to urge people to try vegan. Vegans are cancer. Holy shit. This is a bunch of bullshit. I don't even like lobster, but it makes me want to go out and buy a few from the tank at, like, the local grocery store, and then just run them over with my car, and then send a picture to PETA. Be like, oh, sorry. The crash involved a truck carrying 7,000 pounds of lobster. God damn. After the truck rolled over, traffic backed up for hours as crews attempted to clear the street of the crustaceans. Crustaceans is a fun word to read. Crustacean station. So apparently they want to put up a little itty-bitty. PETA says it hopes the memorial would discourage passerbys from eating the sea creatures, which are often boiled alive. Okay. And the food preparation process. Now, is PETA against animals eating animals? Like wolves eating bunnies and, I don't know. I'm sure crustaceans eat something that's alive on the bottom, like sea snails or seahorses. I don't know. What do lobsters eat? Do they eat seaweed? I don't know. Oh, they smoke seaweed. That's what I've heard. Fuck PETA. They're a bunch of fucking idiots. They've jumped the shark. Literally. Not only have they jumped the shark, they jumped over the shark, jumped on it, tried eating it. I don't know. I don't really care about PETA. They can fuck off. Alright, what other news stories do we have? Oh, apparently Buzz Aldrin is pissed. Buzz Aldrin slams First Man movie. Controversy. Posts photos of U.S. flag on moon. Proud to be an American. So apparently in this movie, they did not show the American flag being planted on the moon mission from the 1969. And Buzz Aldrin is pissed. And you don't want a fucking Buzz Aldrin pissed at you. How do you think he got the name Buzz? He's like a bee. He'll sting your ass. Bzzz. So apparently this Ryan Gosling movie, I don't know, everybody's up in arms about it because, you know, we can't be American or... He defended Gosling, a native of Canada. He's a fucking leaf. Defended the decision not to portray the flag planting scene because the moon landing transcended countries and borders. No, actually, Ryan, if you remember correctly, we were in a space race to get to the moon, and the Americans won. That's why you planted a flag there. Boom. Buzz Aldrin. He said, fuck you, Ryan Gosling. You notebook Son of a bitch. Was Ryan Gosling in The Notebook? I don't fucking know. USA, USA is what Buzz Aldrin was chanting. Fuck Canada. Fuck the Russians. Fuck all that shit. We planted our flag on the moon. It's ours. We claimed it. Neil Armstrong, rest in peace, buddy. In other news, I don't know. I'm about wore out. It's been a long weekend. I'm tired. My vocal cords are all shot. Hope everyone has a good work week. Short work week coming up. 4-day work week. And I hope you listen. I'll put out about 4 more episodes this week. If you want to listen to them, follow Tad West. I think I'll be on We Are Libertarians this Thursday with Rob Kendall, possibly. I don't know. That's been the plan, but we'll see what happens. So you may be hearing me Thursday night from the Walled headquarters in Chris Spangler's basement. Until next time, I'm your host, Tad Western, and remember, keep them holstered unless you're ready for a shootout. Pew, 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 pew.